folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? We're in downtown Atlanta in Bobby Dodd Stadium, home field, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Commodores will kick this away to start us off. And he fields it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback delivers it quickly, a receiver on the screen. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams.
Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Yellow Jackets starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback keeps the football. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Drop him back, looking to throw for the first down. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll bring it down right at the 30-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
There's the handoff. Commodores churn out another 1st down. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Handoff to the back. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Again, he makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. Looking deep down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Running back grabs it on a screen. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up the screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
A completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. He'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Handoff from the shotgun. Some hard running there through a tackle. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
And the Yellow Jackets line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. That is an impressive start, Kirk, and an ultra game like this to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Makes the grab. It's Jones. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a first down at the 41.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Now it's second down here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And the single back takes the handoff. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Commodores.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, we're going to throw it again. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And they'll finally go down, but it's a 1st down and much more. Great gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The Yellow Jackets offense is on the move now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running back has it on a screen now. They never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught by the receiver. Football comes out. Ball scooped up by the defense. They bring in. But a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make 1st down yardage.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. And the Yellow Jackets have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. They connect for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
We'll give it to the running back. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. This, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Scooped up in the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created. Defense, big moment.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Yellow Jackets looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down and 10. The running back here on a direct snap. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense.
Let's go.
They'll run it to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. The back's got it. He's free around the 15. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position. And now you give up a big gain like this.
First down here for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
They're going to run it here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He breaks free. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
And the Commodores begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here's the second down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive, over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings up a big 4th down to see if they can keep this going.
4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. They bring it. The veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Commodores looking to cash in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back, looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they get into the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the ball is hauled in. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd.
Well, they fake it. Can he get there? And the trickery is rewarded. Good execution. It's a 1st down. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. And the Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And here comes a deep shot. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And the defense able to bring him down. And that should just about do it for this first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Yellow Jackets will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quick throw. The catch is made. Enough for a first down at the 37.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The receiver grabs it. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw it again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, give him the ball.
7th play of the drive coming up. Try to catch the defense with the draw. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Now they're running on the toss. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
And the Commodores looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The pass is caught. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. And that will give them the lead now.
Man, I really thought they were going to run the football in here at the 1-yard line, but instead they decided to throw it. I think they completely caught the defense by surprise, and they get a touchdown.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turn starts inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start.
And your Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets will take over 1st and 10.
And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll try to run for the first down. And they're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. You get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Defense is coming after him. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Well, you expect big hits in an emotional game, Kirk, and the quarterback that time paid a price.
Well, the quarterback's got to know in a rivalry game, he better have his head on a swivel. That time they hit him hard.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Chris, you don't see this very often. 3rd down in inches, and they decided to throw the football. I mean, they had inches to go, but instead, they throw the ball. And it cost them some big yards, and now it's 4th down.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
God, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And the gain just good enough for a first down. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out.
What a pitching. By the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Commodores come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Commodores. Great connection there for 6 points. Oh, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Design quarterback line. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. The Yellow Jackets bring their punt team onto the field.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
From the shotgun to handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. He hands it to the back. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity, just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Movement here from the tight end. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks into open space. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you could tell once he got through that second level of the defense, he was thinking, I'm taking this to the house. And he almost did, but brought down just short at the 1-yard line.
Touchdown, Commodores. This offense cannot be stopped.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's got it inside the 15. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Same tailback, another carry. As the first down is still going. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Look out, room to run here. Jukes, the defender, gets brought down after a solid game.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Can he make it to the marker?
I love it. Third down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for it. And he does here at a critical moment in his football game in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
And the Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Here's the handoff. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Ball handed off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. The Yellow Jackets will have 1st and 10 here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk.